What's going on YouTube? Earth Power here bringing you another This Week in Kaijudo. This week I have with me our third place champion, CVH, aka Christian Van Hoos.
What's up, guys?
And Gorby.
Hey.
And we're here to talk to you about the entire weekend of the championship, kind of take you through the play-by-play, the itinerary, if you will, of everything that we went through today, as well as talk about the Winter Championships a little bit, and Gen Con coming up.
Welp.
So, why don't we tell them what happened as soon as we arrived in Seattle?
Well, the LCQs were going on Friday. It was a dark and rainy afternoon here in Seattle.
It
There in
was.
Seattle. It was
They're
kind of disgusting.
Apparently like a month after sunny weather, it's just dark and rainy for one day.
Welcome to Seattle.
Yeah.
So Carl and I couldn't get in the hotel room, so we and all of our luggage decided to go watch the LCQs, where Rob Hebert won the first one using Light Water Dark Fire Dragons, beating a few Mega Bug decks and other stuff in the top 8, and the second one was won by Don Lee Wilson, who was running probably Dragons too, I think. I don't even know. Maybe Aggro. No one told me, so...
Yeah, something along the lines of Dragons. Friday night we wound up just going back to the hotel room and just kind of hanging out. But Saturday, the fun day.
It was so fun.
Showed up at 9 in the morning. It was actually nice out, so Seattle coming
No
back
hoodie
with the nice
required.
weather.
Yeah.
After buying a hoodie
Shouts
Friday
out
night.
to H&M.
Yeah, shout out to H&M, buying a hoodie, and then them providing us with hoodies, Kaijudo hoodies from where we queued at the right as we walked in. They gave us hoodies. Super cool.
Sick.
And we got ready. We started the panel with R&D. Dave, Mons Johnson, Ryan Miller, Kieran Chase, and Chuck Arnett. They basically took us through, I guess, the origin of Kaijudo, how everything came to be. They gave us a little bit of background on themselves. Dave being the one of the creative and on the creative end with like the TV show, as well as a part of card design. Mons Johnson being a part of development. Ryan Miller being the head designer of Rise and Clash, as you all may know. Kieran Chase being the senior brand manager, overlooking everything having to do with Kaijudo. And then Chuck Arnett, our OP manager, the guy who organized everything from tournaments to this championship to the KMCs and all that.
Yo, Chuck.
So we sat with them. They answered a ton of questions from us, the 46 who showed up. They basically, you can find all the questions and answers on Wizards' Twitter feed, just hashtag KaiChamps. You'll find all of that.
Yeah.
Andrea Cole was sitting, typing away the questions as they were all asked, and it was all coming up live time. So if you have any, or if you want to know what we talked about, then
There's a ton of stuff, and a lot of it's labeled too with like who was speaking, whether it was Dave or Mons
Yes.
or Chuck.
Yes.
So you can figure out who said what.
Yeah, all really cool stuff there. And then they introduced the 5 Civilization super rares that will potentially be in a set coming up very soon, and we were going to create 2 of them. And then we all sat for lunch, we all voted on the cards that we wanted to create, and we wound up splitting up into 2 groups, one to create the Darkness Super, the Black Feather card, and then the other group sitting to create the Rusaka card. I was a part of the Rusaka development, and CVH was a part of the Black Feather. And I think we made some really cool cards. You guys can check out the descriptions for them on the Twitter feeds as well. I've got pictures as well on my Facebook, so definitely go check out those social links to just basically everything we're talking about here you can find on our social links to just kind of keep up with. And then the pictures, of course, as we talk about. Yes, they even previewed Queen Kalima for us, the monarch coming out of Shattered Alliance. That card is really cool. Too cool. We one of the guys who was a part of R&D was basically R&D was sitting and playing games with folks like throughout the entire weekend, and one guy showed up with a deck that had the Necros Rose thing, the Nature Dark Dual Day card coming out, and then he had the Queen Kalima in his deck as well, and it was putting in some work. So the card's super cool. And again, you can find those pictures here, and then of course on the Facebook and all that, the Twitter feeds. So definitely go check that stuff out. And then Sunday came, and we got to that tournament. So just quick shout outs to the top 8. It was 6 rounds. We had 6 rounds throughout the entire day, and then cut the top 8. CVH topping, finishing 3rd.
Woo! First
Super
after
cool.
Swiss.
Shout outs to Bobby Brake for being our first Kaijudo champion, and Robbie Stewart for taking 2nd place.
Giving a good run for his money, from what I understand.
Oh yeah, CVH.
Robbie
And
said it was kind of a 2-0 cream.
No, never mind that.
the cool thing
Sorry,
about
Robbie.
the tournament throughout the whole day, they were doing feature matches, which I believe will be up on Wizards Kaijudo YouTube. So definitely go check them out. They basically, I think, Thunder Sultan, aka Carl Reddish, and Corey Linhares, aka the Kaijudo channel, will be doing a live commentary on a ton of matches throughout the weekend. So definitely go check Wizards Kaijudo out to see that stuff. I think CVH actually beat Robbie Stewart in Swiss on his way to going undefeated in Swiss. And I believe the top 8 breakdown was Bobby Break, Robbie Stewart, CVH taking third. Damon Karen, super cool guy, met him throughout the event, and he finished 4th. And then I believe it was Zach Meerman, Ricky Gross, Joe Bass, and Ryan Bishop not queuing, but top 8ing at only 14 years old. One of the youngest players there, and he top 8ing. So shout outs to him.
And shouts out to Ricky for helping CVH hold it down for VA.
Yes, definitely.
And sleeping on the floor.
And sleeping on our floor Saturday night. It was super cool.
Shout out to Sam for sleeping on our floor Sunday night.
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Sam Gilbert, super cool guy. It was super awesome meeting all of them there. But you guys can go check out the video blogs for all of that fun stuff throughout the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Monday. Video blogs.
Indeed.
So why don't you tell them what's coming up, Gorby?
Coming up, exciting news was previewed last week on the Kaijudo website update by none other than Chuck Arnett. And we'll be covering it more in depth next week, but the Kaijudo Winter Championships were announced. And it's really exciting. We don't know where the Winter Championship is going to be held yet, but they said it's not going to be someplace snowing.
Right.
So speculation is either Texas, Florida, or California. All good choices. But the run-up to the championship is going to be 5 weeks of KMCs starting September 28th.
Woo!
And then finishing out October 27th. It's going to be a hectic 5 weeks, but there's going to be a ton of KMCs going on. I think they're planning, 35 or something?
I think they said anywhere from 30 to 40.
Yeah,
so
something like that.
it's a rough estimate.
Yeah, so the Winter Championship's probably going to be a little bit bigger competitor-wise, but...
And the championship will be on November 24th.
November 24th. It's like a week before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's like 5 days. So you'll have time to go where you're going. Shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, indeed.
But it's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Definitely looking to get qualified this time around myself.
Yes, you better.
Yeah, I was about to say if I didn't want to behave.
Gorby's going to qualify.
I'll be there. If nothing else, I'll show up for LCQs.
Hooray.
Because I will make it to that one.
Good.
In Cali?
Good.
I got to go to Cali.
Okay, good. Good response.
And
Yeah, look out for that. We'll cover all the shop locations. I know we're getting one here in VA.
Yes, our one of our locals, Atlantis.
Atlantis Games and Comics. We don't know where they're going to hold it yet, locally.
Or
Speculation
on what
is-
date.
Or
See if they get a lot of people said they're going to come, which is looking like a lot of people might.
Get an
Could be
external
even
venue.
Big Convention Center room or something.
Yeah. Kaijudo's growing, guys. It's time to get on board. Get out
And
there
that
compete.
announcement for all the dates that they will be giving us for when KMCs are going to
That
be
is
and where
next
they are,
Wednesday.
it will be next Wednesday, August 14th, I believe.
Yeah, so we'll cover it 2 weeks from now in Kaijudo.
Oh, yes. So, on
The
top of
brand new
that...
segment.
Yeah, the new segment next week in Kaijudo. So, on top of that, we've got one last thing for you. Gen Con coming up in 9 days. I myself will be traveling to it in Indianapolis and meeting up with Thunder Sultan, and we're just going to blow it out like we did last year.
And I myself will be not there.
Not there.
Cheers for everyone else.
CBH and I will be holding it down on the home front.
Right? Just hitting you guys with live Twitter feeds of just how salty they are.
Yep.
But it's looking to be really cool. So I know they're going to actually have Kaijudo there this time. They're going to be demoing it, as well as potential other events. And Ryan Miller told me he'll be there, so we're going to try to hook up with him and just hang out and do fun stuff. I know Bobby Brake's going to be there doing Kaijudo stuff. So
Paul Clark.
And Paul Clark, yeah. So it's going to be a ton of fun, and we'll be blogging it and getting matches and just doing a whole bunch of stuff. Exactly like we did last year, except bigger and better. Oh, indeed. So that's all we have for you this week in Kaijudo. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out the social links below. Definitely go check out that Twitter to get all of the R&D stuff and the questions and answers and everything, the pictures, and then definitely check out the Facebook too, because all of my pictures will be up there as well.
Indeed.
And then hopefully, guys, we will see you next week for another This Week in Kaijudo. Peach.